Hey guys, so welcome back to a Love It or Leave It. That's what I'm going to call this. So I'm going to review, I think this is a little bit crooked. There you go. Is that better? Okay, so welcome to a Love It or Leave It on my eye candy page. So I'm going to review a line for you today. The line I'm going to be reviewing is Flower Beauty. Now this brand is created by Drew Barrymore and it's sold exclusively at Walmart. If you don't have it in your Walmart, you can get it at walmart.com or flowerbeauty.com. So this line is made in the United States. And the creator, as I said before, is Drew Barrymore, and it's not tested on animals, and I believe it's more of a natural line of cosmetics. It is a little bit pricey. I would compare it more to Physicians Formula prices, so it is almost like a high-end mass cosmetics. It's going to be around the $6 to $14 range, and not so much in like the 4 to 10 range, if you know what I'm saying. That's kind of like a Revlon Color Stay kind of range, and this range is quite a bit more expensive than that. So I'm going to review the product. So what I actually picked up, first I got the Flower Beauty foundation. I got this in LF4. There are 14 shades of this foundation. There's two types of foundations, this liquid foundation or a stick foundation. Stick foundations freak me out. I like what I know, and I know liquid foundations. So it comes like this. It doesn't say how many. This is at 1 fluid ounce, and so it has a white top that comes off, and it's got a pump top. So this is totally awesome. And this is a nice yellow undertone. I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand for you to see. It's nice and dewy. And then I picked up, to set that, I got the face powder. So this is the powder trip, and this is in PP2. It has a brush that comes with it, but I took it out. And when you swatch this, it looks like a dream. Like, look at the pigmentation on that. It is beautiful. And then I also picked up this eyeshadow quad. I'm wearing all of the things that I'm showing you right now. So I'm wearing this pink right here. I'm wearing this all over my lid. And then I'm wearing this in the crease. I blended out the crease. I'm wearing this shade right here in the outer half. And then I'm wearing this darkest brown right here, and I smudged it right here on the outer corner and underneath my eyes. This palette is called Foxy Browns, and this is EQ3. Then I also got their brow pencil. I got this in blonde. I'm wearing this on my brows. And I also got their liner, so it looks like this. And then last but not least, I got one of their lip glosses. I'm not sure what this is. This is in Wispy Wisteria though. Comes off like this, and it's this lip gloss that looks like this, or lipstick, excuse me. Swatch it on the back of my hand for you. That's what that looks like. And I'm wearing that on my lips. So let me get into the review of the actual product. So I'm going to start again with the foundation. So this foundation is, I would say, sheer to medium. I was really hoping this was going to be a full coverage foundation. It's not. It's sheer to medium. It's very dewy on the skin. This is not going to sit matte on the skin. It has a tendency to look a little bit more orange on the skin. When I was putting it on, I was like, ooh, this looks a lot more orange than yellow. Even like when I put it on the back of my hand, it looks gorgeous. And then when I was buffing it into my face and kind of packing it on for a little bit more coverage in my T-zone, it was definitely not full coverage. And it definitely was very dewy. And I felt like it was settling into my fine lines underneath my eyes pretty bad. So I wasn't a fan of that. The eyeshadows, I loved these eyeshadows. I just have a zillion like these ones. They had three other different types of eyeshadow palettes, I think. Maybe four other different types. But they were all pretty neutrals. There was one with greens, but I wouldn't wear greens a lot, so I picked up a browns. I really liked this. They're really, really nice and pigmented. I actually had a little bit of trouble blending this one in the crease because it was so pigmented. It wasn't working as a transition shade. It was just really dark. So I had to be careful with that. But, I mean, that's always a good thing. So I learned to be light-handed pretty quickly. I will say that they are kind of powdery. So when you kind of dip your brush in, you're going to get a bunch of excess powder that's going to come off. So I didn't like that, but they seem to sit really well on my eyes. They're really pigmented. So I like them the way they wear very well. The eyeliner. I tried to put this on, and all it was doing was moving my shadow because, well, so it's more of a stain than it is a liner. So you can see that's like a stain. You could almost use this on your brows. Like, that would be another alternative to this. I could use this as a brow tint. You could do your brows with this because this liner didn't do anything. I had to use a different one of my liners to get any sort of line on my eyes at all because this was just not doing it. This was like, I didn't like that. For my brows, I did use the Flower Brow Gimme Brow, Raisin Brows. Even though this is for blonde, you would think it went really ashy. It went really red toned on my eyes, or on my brows. I know you won't be able to see in this lighting. Maybe you will. It has like a red undertone. I don't like that red undertone. You can totally tell in my brows. So I just went in a little bit with my Anastasia. But this is really waxy. This isn't horrible. I liked that this was a lot quicker to put on than my Anastasia because the tip is a lot fatter. So this is more for people who are drawing on a brow than like filling their brows in, unless you have big brows, because this is a really big pencil to just be like trying to draw on fine little hairs. This is definitely something where you're going to either be drawing on a brow or filling in a really thick brow where you're going to cover a lot of ground really quickly. It is really waxy, and it doesn't have a huge amount of color payoff, which you don't always want when you're doing your brows. Anyways, so this is not a horrible product. It's just I prefer my Anastasia and my brow wigs over this because they're finer tipped, and I do like to draw on little pieces, and they're not as waxy. This really laid my hairs down, and it's still waxy. I've had this on for about 4 hours, and my brows still are laying down, so you can feel like there's product on your brows. This lip gloss stick, it is not incredibly pigmented. When I look at that color, I'm like, woo, I was a little bit scared. But as you can see, it's not that dark on my lips. Like, this was me rubbing it on my lips for a long time. Like going back and forth. Because there's just like, I know it's supposed to be like a lip gloss stain. This is something like the Revlon lip butters, so that's something like this is very comparable to. I just feel like you get a lot less product. It's in this tiny, tiny little tube right here. I mean, that's good for more accuracy, but I don't feel like you get as much product as like the Revlon. So I feel like this is for a younger girl who is not ready to go for that full-on lip, or somebody who wants a nice, hydrating, sheer color on their lips. And it doesn't last very long. I've probably, in the past couple of hours, applied this 3 times. So, you know, I'm not a huge lip person, so that doesn't bother me. It hasn't gone on my teeth yet, so that's always good. And then the last product was the powder. This powder, I hate that this pan is like this. It felt like it was hard to work in. And it just, like, a lot of it came out on the sides. It built up on the sides. It is such, like, a nice pigmented powder, but the consistency is very chalky. I do feel like this added a lot to help my cover up my problem areas, but I can already feel like the oil coming through on the foundation. So this is a compact you would want to keep with you throughout the day. And it did have like a little brush that came with it, but I didn't use that. I used one of my other brushes to apply it. I like this. I just wish it was like in a bigger form instead of this tiny little thing for this huge packaging, when you know the consumer is going to throw away that thing. Or, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. They don't know that, because some of you probably do keep that. Me, I have my own brush collection. I don't keep those little brushes, so it was a total waste for me. But I do really like this powder. If you're not wanting something to be completely matte and you're going to want to shine through in a little bit, this would be perfect. If you have just a little bit of oil control, this would be really nice. I would like this when I want my foundation to look just a little bit more glowy, because I have a tendency to make it look dry as death matte. So, love it or leave it. I like this brand. I don't love this brand. I love Revlon. I don't love this brand. This, I will keep it. I don't love it, but I'll keep it. What I will leave, though, I will bring back the liner, the brow pencil, and the foundation. And it's not because I hated them, because this hasn't oxidized on my face yet. So it's not like I hate it. I did not hate these products. I just already, like, this doesn't work as a liner. And I don't need a brow tint, so I don't need to have it. If you're a girl who doesn't wear eyeshadow, this eyeliner would be perfect. If you just want a little wash on your lids for eyeliner, you would like this. This brow pencil, I already have brow pencils I love, so I didn't need to spend the $7 on it, so I'll return it. And this foundation, this would be perfect for youthful skin. I don't need to have these things, so I will return them. I will keep the eyeshadows. I loved these. These were great. A little bit powdery, but this is always great. I could throw this in my purse if I'm spending the night at a girlfriend's house, and I could make this work for the next day or something like that. This powder, this is a really nice one to keep in my purse for touch-up. I don't feel like it went cakey on my face at all. It did set my foundation, but it also let my foundation breathe through, which I like a lot. This lip gloss, I'm still not sure about. I have lip glosses this color. I don't love it, but I don't know if I need to return it. It's nice to have things like this in your collection, especially as a freelancer. So, I don't know yet. I'll give it a little bit more time to decide. Sometimes you just need more than one time. I did apply this makeup the other day, and I knew I wasn't a fan of the foundation. I just wanted to see how it wore throughout the day so I could speak to you about it. There are some things that you want to repetitively try to see if they really work or how you can get them to work. I don't need a sheer covered foundation. Even when I'm doing clients, I don't use like really sheer. So I don't need to have that. So I will return it. And this line is beautiful, and support the USA, like that money goes back into our economy, so that's always nice. So, I hope this video was helpful. If you've tried this line, let me know what I should try. If I missed out on something that I haven't tried yet, I want to try their cream color bases. They were just a little bit more pricey than my Maybelline ones, and I love my Maybelline ones. I don't have any issues with them, so I can see why I would just need to try out another one. Why fix what's not broken, As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and go find me on Facebook at facebook.com/iCandyCosmetics. Candy is K-A-N-D-I, and cosmetics is with a K. And I hope you guys like my stuff, and I'll continue to keep filming for you guys. So, have a good Valentine's Day. I hope your lover's being super sweet to you. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.